pasajeros bienvenidos a Madrid. Sigan haciendo uso del cinturón de seguridad. Por motivos sanitarios, una vez...
I always think that things are going to go smoothly, but it never does. Like, it's been a lot of things already, and I'm only in Madrid. So still in Portugal, like, I was going to check the baggage, and suddenly I had a lot of forms and stuff to fill out before checking in, which was a bit weird. Like, they didn't send an email or whatever, like, to do before arriving to the airport. That took a little bit of time, and then a couple came to me and asked me for help to do the same thing because they weren't able to get the QR code and etc. Then, like, with all of these, I had to wait a lot in line, and so with this I was a little bit late already. And after passing the security thing, I was so thirsty because I was waiting in line all that time. And so I just bought a bottle of water and I ran to the gate, and there was no one else at the gate already. So everyone was in the plane or in the bus waiting. And so I boarded the bus, and suddenly when the doors were closing, I just remembered that I'd left my water bottle at the gate. I was like, oh my god, no. Now I arrived to Madrid, I left the plane and I went to see those screens, like to see where the gate is. And it said already, like, go to the gate. And I was like, oh my god, I still need to eat, like, I'm so hungry and I need to, like, eat and drink something. And so I just rushed to the gate, and now I arrived to the gate and people are still going in. I just grabbed something to eat very quickly, and I'm at the gate now waiting for people to board, and I'm going to board next. So everything, like, I thought the waiting time would be huge, but I didn't have a lot of time, and I had to run through the airport already. When I found my seat on the plane, there was this guy speaking Spanish to me, and I thought I could understand Spanish, but he was speaking so fast, I couldn't understand anything.
De todas maneras, luego si quedan vacíos nosotros nos podemos cambiar, ¿sí?
No hablo mucho español.
And then he started speaking English, but with the same Spanish accent.
Just adjust after, if you like, maybe.
After they served us this meal, the guy came again asking if we wanted coffee or tea or whatever, and I go, un espresso por favor. And then I look up again and he's laughing at me. And I'm like, of course they don't serve espressos here. And then he goes, yeah, we don't have espresso, only Americano, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Except he didn't say that. He was asking if I wanted the Americano. And suddenly he hands me this cup of coffee, and at this point I was too afraid of saying I don't want the coffee. So I just accepted it with a smile and gave it a try. Then they turned off the lights, the windows changed somehow into this bluish tint, and I tried to work a little bit to keep myself sane in those 10 hours inside a plane. And at this point I was roughly midway through, so I flew from Porto to Madrid, and then I was flying from Madrid all the way to Panama, and then from Panama to Medellín. So I just arrived to Panama, and now I'm just trying to find a place to eat something because they didn't give us much during the flight to Panama. Even though it was a 10-hour flight, they just gave us a meal like in the beginning of the flight, and yeah, I need more than that. Actually, I bought another sandwich before boarding the plane, so that was what saved me. But now I'm trying to find something to eat. It looks like the airport is so dark, like for sure they're saving on energy, but I don't know, it looks like it's about to close. Like it's just, yeah, it's a bit dark inside. It's a bit weird, but yeah, let's see if I can find something nice to eat. So they have here these signs like a restaurant sign, but I just went to the end of the corridor in that direction and there's nothing to eat. So yeah, now I just have to go to the other direction and see if I can... Oh, there it is. But it is not in that direction for sure, like it's here. Although they have a sign that it's there. Something funny that will happen today is a friend of mine from Austria is also traveling to Medellín for a small vacation today, and he will arrive only 5 minutes before me, so that's funny. And the family that I stayed with last time is helping me a lot, like with finding a room to stay, etc. And tonight I will stay at their place, and one of the girls is picking me up at the airport and taking me to her mother's place. So that's very cool as well. Like, they're helping me a lot. So I still have a little bit of time here at the airport in Panama. So I went to this tech store, and they had like these iPads and phones and etc. And so they were playing music in one of the iPads on YouTube, and I didn't notice, so I was just like using the iPads just to spend some time, just to entertain myself. And I closed YouTube on one of them, and I started opening other apps, and I didn't notice that I stopped the music. And the guy came to me and he was like, "Yo, do you need any help?" Like in Spanish, and I was like, "No, I'm just singing." And he goes like, "Yeah, but we were playing music," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And then I just left the store. Then I finally boarded for my last flight, and for some reason my seat was in the economy extra, and I don't even know what that means. Then I saw some nice thunderstorms, and then like it got so cold inside the plane. The air conditioning thing was broken and like it wouldn't shut, and I had that freezing cold like towards me during the whole flight. And so then I understood that it was probably the economy extra cold. Then I was finally in a car. Salome and her sister picked me up at the airport, and it was like a 50-minute ride until their place. I arrived at like 11 p.m. midnight, more or less, and they gave me food and Salome's room to stay for the night. And then I woke up. I had that feeling when you wake up in someone else's house and you're like, you don't know how to proceed with getting out of bed. Like, is anyone else awake as well? How do you proceed with your first interaction of the day? Then just texting everyone saying that I'm alive. So I just woke up and Salome's mother already saw me like looking for my towel to take a shower and stuff. And she asked me already like if I want only eggs or eggs with tomato and onion. Like, she's already making breakfast for me. Then before breakfast I went to take a shower, but they don't have hot water in the shower. So I took a shower like this.
Buen apetito. ¿Puede doblar la arepa? Doble, la mamá se le como.
Le puede echar quesito al chocolate.
Como me gusta así. A mí no me gusta doblar.
So, can I open the door? Okay, so I can film from the outside.
Hey, open it. You tell me when.
Okay. I will knock on.
What?
Hi.
No. Hi.
So this is the house of Salome. This is the living room where I stayed the other time. They had a bed here. I don't know how they put the bed here, but they had the bed here somehow. Then we go to Salome's room where I stayed last night. Yeah, she has like a lot of things. And this is her mother's room with a guitar there. Hola.
Hola.
And this is the toilet. And this is the shower. And this is the kitchen. And this is the backyard.
Finish?
Yes.
Hi.
Then Salome had to go to the dentist and I went with her. Then we went to the supermarkets. And then we headed to my new apartment.
Chao.
Ciao, muchas gracias.
De nada.
But this is the weird part. The woman living in the apartment was not at home. And so she left the key with the guard at the front gate, and we waited for her inside the apartment. Thank you. Oh my god. It needs a bit of oil, I guess. Oh my god. Oops. Where is the music coming from?
Where is the what?
Oh, it's from the outside. Okay. No. Oh, it's here.
So. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Really?
Good? Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Sounds like she's moving now.
Alright. Okay.
Shit. You think that will work?
I don't know.
Please work.
Okay, let's see if it's better. No. Also, I think that sometimes it just takes a few hours to...
Yeah. Oh, mommy. Oh, dad.
Woohoo, it's working! She'll be so happy. We fixed... Oh, it's a little bit... We fixed the door for her. She'll be like, wow. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better.
But, man, compared to...
Yeah, it's a lot better. Keep running till we're lost. Got me thinking. Pull it out apart, put it in drive. I can feel your heart beating with mine. I'm beneath the stars looking for a sign. Glowing in the dark till the sun shines. Made it pretty far on our first try. Now we set the bar a little too high. Sliding with a spark, now we're on fire. Started with a spark. I'll be getting high. It's keeping me low now. I feel getting low now. Take me somewhere beyond. I'll be getting high. I'm staying. No. I'm feeling like I'm fading. Yeah. Give me simulation now. I remember that I made a video like I experimented like with adding echo in that part where the song where it says like I think it's a part I've been getting high, like there's an echo in the song. Yeah. I've been getting high, and I tried adding that, and I really like that video really didn't turn out well because I was kind of like making it how do you say ironic. I was like, how to sound professionally if you don't know how to sing. Like,
oh yeah, I saw the video.
And I added that. I showed like how to add the icon, etc. And I made a video, and people were like, "Very good." I'm like, "No, like I need to be ironic. I know I cannot sing. Like I'm not saying that I can sing or that I sing professionally. But nevertheless, that echo really like does like.
That sounds so good.
Sounds a lot better. Yeah. It was recording this whole time, I forgot. I wanted to record for like 5 minutes because there was like the sunset.
So, oh my god, you record all the sunset.
Yes. The stress that I had when I was here 2 years ago and people were like, sí, ahorita. I was like, ahora is now. Ahorita is like, really right now. And when I use that ahorita is completely the opposite of right now. Oh my god.
Ahorita, no, ahorita.
And suddenly everyone is saying ahorita, and I'm like,
Ahorita, ahorita.
what is dibujar?
Dibujar. Draw. Draw.
Yeah, draw, yeah.
Yeah.
Cocinar.
¿Y sabes qué es? Sí. Cocinar también.
Sí. ¿Sí sabe qué es? What?
Hablas papas.
Yeah, it's rude because you say yes, you know what it is. You ask but you say yes first, right? Sí, sabe qué. Sí, sabe qué es. ¿Sí sabe qué es? Super marico, se sabe.
Marica, súper, qué
Marico,
bien.
sabe qué bien. Muy chévere, qué chimba. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Do you want to tell us what's happening?
This is Medellín.
So apparently, like, so this is the view of my new room, and there's music over there. It sounds like a summer party or whatever. There's like fireworks over there. 10 seconds ago, there was like a lot of fireworks there. There's the moon, and there's like, I don't know what's going on. Like music everywhere and fireworks, and sounds like a party. And a couple of days later, I finally met my friend from Austria. So, I am in Medellín. These first days have been like so weird. Like I spent the first night in a house and then the second night in this apartment where I'm at currently. And then by the end of this month, which is like in 8-9 days, I'll be moving to another apartment. So it's been like very unstable, and like being by myself, like, and not having everything like set up to live in a place makes it really hard. For example, I wake up in the morning, like first day in a new apartment, I wake up in the morning and I have nothing to eat for breakfast. I'm like it's really hard. Like, oh, it's only in these times when you don't wake up in your house and you know you have stuff on your fridge and you have like everything just ready to eat in 5 minutes and start working. And now I'm like, oh, I have to go to the supermarket, I have to go to like I need a SIM card for my phone, I need to get like the card to use the metro and the bus, and like all of these things that are like required to live in a city and like to work at home and whatever. Like, for example, first day, like I need to take a shower in the morning and I don't have a shower gel, and I have to look like in the bathroom and I found the shower gel that someone left there, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use this, and then like all of these little things that I just don't have at the moment, and I have to always go back and like I have to go to the supermarket to buy it, and like it makes these first days really hard, like to start working and start doing stuff, because my life is kind of like in the air. My room is really small. I still have everything in the luggage, and I can't like clean it up, and like it's a bit stressful, but I think it's part of the process, and I have to be patient, and then I have this view, and it's like suddenly I'm here, and I don't know what to do. Like I wanted to come here so bad, and suddenly I arrive and I'm like, okay, now what do I do? Like I know what I want to do, but everything is just so not ready, and so like I don't know how to explain, but it's a bit weird. I think it will be fine in a few days after I move to the other apartment. But